Hey, how you doing? Thanks for being here with me today. I really do appreciate it. We're going to be going through another one of our weekly sessions where we're going to be talking about sales and marketing. It's what we do all the time, right? And so sometimes we talk about real estate too, but today we're going to be talking about sales and marketing. So what I have here today is I've got our next session, which is, oh, let me just make sure I have the right thing up over here. How to write sales letters. As you know, my sidekick is ChatGPT, and so let's share the screen. And what we've already done is we've uploaded the how to write sales letters over here. It's going to be a great session. I really love these; they're always helpful. And what we're going to do is we're just going to kind of start and get right into it. So here, let's jump right in. Oh, and by the way, I do invite you to like and subscribe. It really does help me. It keeps motivating me. I really do appreciate it. And at the same time, remember to go to our the American marketing team on Mondays, and you can sign up for our Monday Mastermind. It's my gift to you for just showing up and watching this. It's going to help your business dramatically. You can see there's tons of testimonials here of how I've been, and this is just a snippet of the testimonials. There's so many more. And then we also have, if you're in Canada, the Canadian marketing team. Mondays like this. So you can just go check those both out, and I believe it's in the description below. So you can just go check it out, click it, and hopefully we're going to see you at the Monday Mastermind and everything. All the details are in here and what you get and everything like that. It's pretty awesome. All right, let's jump right into it over now, and here we go. Hey there. I've just uploaded e-class number 20, how
Hey
to
there.
I've just uploaded email class our e-class number 20, how to write sales letters. What I want you to do is I want you to begin reading from the very top of the document, starting with the first paragraph, and then read it exactly as written, word for word, including all the headlines, the bullet points, formatting, the punctuation, with no breaks or interruptions and no summaries. Don't skip anything. Just read the content aloud, clearly and smoothly, like you're a professional voice actor delivering a training script. Make sure you pause at the periods and at the commas and really put emphasis on what you're reading. Just read the content aloud, clearly and smoothly, and don't stop to ask any questions or to check in. Just continue until you've completed a page and a half to 2 pages of the document, approximately 1,000 to 1,500 words, and then pause and let me know that you've reached the end of that segment and wait for me to prompt you to continue before reading the next section. So let's start from the very top.
Absolutely, I can do that. I'll go ahead and read the document out loud exactly as you described, starting from the top of the document and going for about a page and a half to 2 pages. I'll let you know when I reach that point, and then I'll pause and wait for your go ahead to continue. Here we go.
Let's go.
All right, let's dive in. Class 20, How to Write Sales Letters. Checkpoint. You have calculated your profit margins for your product or service. You have chosen a strategy to implement for an immediate margin boost. You have identified opportunities for immediate cost savings. A sales letter is a highly personal way to reach your target audience and communicate your message. Sales letters are powerful lead generation and customer relations tools. Unlike other broader forms of lead generation like advertising or direct mail, sales letters can be highly personalized to a broad range of target audiences. As you've learned in earlier e-classes, the success of all communication lies in how well you tailor a message to the people you're trying to reach. Using sales letters for lead generation can also be highly cost effective. Once you've invested in high quality letterhead and postage, the remaining expenses are simply your time and the ink in your printer. Writing sales letters can be a daunting task, but you don't have to be a copywriting wizard to craft a letter that delivers responses. I'll show you an easy formula for composing effective letters for all sorts of audiences, from existing, past, and potential customers to other businesses and professional associates. In this e-class, we will cover sales letters as lead generation tools, how to write a sales letter that generates responses, customer engagement strategies, types of sales letters. Sales letters are powerful lead generation tools because they motivate the reader to act in all kinds of circumstances. A sales letter is a strong tool for communication with all potential, existing, and past customers, as well as with colleagues and other business associates. They have the power to build your business, not only through customer relationships, but through other businesses and referral networks. All right, that's about the first page and a half to 2 pages. Let me know if you want me to continue or if we should discuss from here.
Yeah, let's continue.
All right, I'll pick up right where we left off and continue reading the next section in the same way. Here we go. A potential client or lead generation letter introduces your business and works hard to engage the reader in what you have to tell or offer them. This form of sales letter is highly focused on the reader's needs and issues and sparse on product or service details. A marketing message or USP letter is also a lead generator and puts a heavy emphasis on the benefits of your product or service and its superiority over the competition. This type of letter is more aggressive, with a strong incentive for action, and works well with an audience that you have an existing relationship with. A referral letter is used to introduce your business or offering to a potential client that another business or associate has referred to you. The relationship between your business and the referring business and the reason for the referral, why your business was presumed to be of use to the reader, is made clear in the first paragraph. A relationship building letter communicates new information to existing and past customers or potential customers who are already engaged in the sales process. This particular form of sales letter is typically used to remind the reader of your business and does not include aggressive sales copy or a strong call to action. A media request letter works well with a reader that is inundated with phone calls or when a formal request would have a stronger impact. These letters are typically short and to the point with a brief summary or reminder of your product benefits or unique offer. A closing letter is written to close a sale or deal that has been in negotiation and encourage the reader to agree or commit. The form of sales letter is typically used to follow up a meeting or sales presentation, either describes final terms or requests a meeting to finalize terms. I've reached the end of that segment. About another couple of pages in. Let me know if you'd like me to continue or discuss this part.
Let's keep going.
Sure, I'll keep going and continue reading in the same way. Let's pick it up from there. Here's an easy step-by-step guide to writing sales letters that get responses. Identify your target market, the recipient of the letter. Whether you're sending a letter to a database of 500 people or crafting a single letter for your dream customer, you need to start with a clear understanding of the person or people who will be reading it. Are you targeting do-it-yourself fathers aged 35 to 55 or the owner of the local hardware store that you've known for years? Are you sending the letter to existing customers, past customers, or potential customers? Sales letters tend to have a broader scope of potential recipients than other lead generation strategies, so spend some time really narrowing in on who you're trying to reach. If you're targeting a large list of potential clients, use the basic target market framework you have established in earlier e-classes and cater to that audience's needs, problems, and emotional motivators. However, if you're going after your existing client base, you'll need to slightly alter the way you compose your letter, taking into account their recent purchase behavior or relationship with your business. For example, has it been a while since they purchased from you? Are you writing to reward their recent large purchase with a new offer? You may wish to craft a different sales letter for each of the groups or segments within your target audience to reach diversified needs or purchase motivators. Get as detailed as you can when identifying your target audience or groups. 2. Determine what your message or offer is and decide what you want your reader to do. Based on the audience you have identified, be clear about what message or offer you want to communicate to them and what action you would like your reader to take. Remember that your message should be focused on serving the customer's need or problem, unashamed to answer the question, what's in it for me? Your message could include a new offer, a new product or service, a company introduction, a product or service that will provide benefits and fulfill needs, a solution to a common or frustrating problem, a guarantee, free information. At this point, you will also need to be clear about what action you want your reader to take or what action they should expect from you. If you want them to contact you, tell them how and by what date. If you're going to follow up with them, also say how and by what date. All right, I'll run through another segment. Let me know if you'd like to continue or pause here.
Let's keep going.
All right, let's keep going. Draft your letter using this basic format. This is a basic structure for writing any form of sales letter. Draft your letter with your message or offer using this format, and then follow the tips and hints in step 4 to improve and strengthen your writing. A. Headline. Headlines are a powerful tool to use in a sales letter to grab the reader's attention and communicate your message. This is especially effective if your headline speaks directly to the reader's frustrations or concerns or promises to deliver something of interest or value to the reader. Boldface the center of your headline above the grading line, and don't be afraid to create a headline that's more than a single line in length. B. Subheadline, lead paragraph. Your subheadline and lead paragraph should support the headline in convincing your reader to care enough to continue reading. The subheadline can elaborate on your headline's message or further describe the reader's problem. Subheadlines can also preface or summarize important paragraphs in the body of the letter. Your lead paragraph should begin to answer questions, showcase benefits, or elaborate on the story you've begun to tell. This is where you can begin writing about your company and your offer in further detail. See illustration proof. Use the body paragraphs of your letter to build your case and back up your bold statements. Make sure for every claim, guarantee, offer, or statistic, you illustrate how it works or why it's true. This is your opportunity to build your own credibility and the credibility of your business. Use testimonials to support statements about your customer service or superiority over the competition. Describe customer experiences in an anecdotal way and follow up the story with their words, the actual testimonial in italics. D. Benefit solution. The rest of your copy should focus on the benefits your product or service will offer the reader, the points that answer the what's in it for me question. Always include a summary of benefits or a detailed description of the solution you're offering in a bulleted or numbered list, and boldface key phrases to provide easy scan reading. This sends a clear message to the reader that you're thinking about them and their needs. As in all your copywriting, use the words you and your often, and stay away from too much description of product or service features. Close call to action in your closing paragraph. Summarize your message in cut points, but be brief and focus on motivating them to take action. Be clear about what you want your reader to do and give them a good reason to do it immediately. Do you want them to break up the phone, go out the order form, put the stamped envelope in the mail, or remember that urgency or scarcity are powerful motivators? Also be clear about how you're going to follow up with them so they know what to expect. If you're going to call them in 2 days or send them more information, let them know. There we go. That's another section done. Let me know how you like to proceed.
Continue, but just read a little bit slower, please.
Of course, I'll slow it down a bit and keep reading from where we left off. 4. Once you have the bones of your letter drafted, use some of these proven tips to strengthen your copy and improve response rates. Present your letter professionally. Use only your business letterhead and envelopes. Avoid using meter postage as it would make the letter look like junk mail. Format for skim leading. Use headlines, subheadlines, bullets, and bold text. Give important paragraphs a subheadline, vary paragraph length, and use bold text or underline to highlight important points. Make it as easy as possible to respond. Enclose prepaid envelopes or easy fill-out forms. Use toll-free numbers. Give 1 or 2 contact options so the recipient can choose which is most convenient. Use a casual, conversational tone. People remember and respond to conversation more than a formal tone. Write to the reader as though they're a family member or friend. This technique builds trust and rapport. Use storytelling to engage the reader. Tell your reader a short story they can relate to. Begin with a compelling customer testimonial. Always relate the story back to your offer. Tell them a secret or make an exclusive announcement. Engage your reader with exclusive information. Tell them a secret or make an exclusive announcement. This will include or relate to your offer, like research statistics and new development or a celebrity testimonial. Tell them what their problem is and offer the solution. Show that you understand what their problem or need is. Use your headline or subheadline to do this up front. Describe how your offer provides a solution or serves the need. Build instant trust by establishing credibility. Do this as soon as possible in the letter. Tell your reader who you're accompanying and why you're worth their time. Use testimonials, awards, and other accolades to back up your claims, but make sure to do it sparingly and keep the letter customer focused. Give them a reason to keep it. Provide something of use, and your recipient may hang on to your letter. Include small gifts like a fridge magnet with your contact information. Include free information, tips, or hints listed on the back of the letter. Make use of the postscript. Restate your offer or strong guarantee. Remind your reader of the most important benefit. Restate the urgency or scarcity of the offer. Offer a bonus if they act now. Enclose a brochure or fact sheet. Add graphic appeal to your letter with a brochure or single information sheet. Use a brochure or fact sheet to back up claims in your letter. Include product or service images, graphs, charts, and testimonials. There we are. I've slowed it down a bit and reached the end of that segment for you. Just let me know if you'd like me to keep going or discuss this part.
Yeah, let's keep going.
Absolutely. I'll continue on from there at this same pace. Let's pick it up again. 4. Test and measure the response rate of your sales letters. Don't be afraid to try new techniques and persuasion strategies to see what works for your business and your target market. Split or segment your database into 2 or 3 groups and send each group a slightly different letter. Then measure and evaluate the response. Keep a spreadsheet of who you sent which letter to and when. Then keep track of who responds, how long it takes them to respond, and how they chose to respond, whether by email, phone, or in-store. Even when you've discovered the strategy that works best for your business, continue to track and measure your results to identify opportunities to further improve your response rate. The easiest way to write sales letters that get response is to use our proven templates and personalize them for our business. There are templates of all shapes and sizes in the members only section of my website, so make sure you take advantage of these done for your resources. Just like any other marketing piece, sales letters need to be engaging enough to grab and hold your reader's attention and convince them to take action. Remember, you'll get the best results if you customize each letter to the needs and emotional motivators of the recipient and use the persuasion techniques you learned in the copywriting e-class. Next time, I'll walk you through how to spike the response rate on your direct mail pieces, and if you don't use direct mail, I'll show you how you can. Good luck writing your letters. There we go. That wraps up the reading of that section. Let me know if there's anything else you'd like to go over or if you'd like to discuss.
Yeah, we can apply all of these principles to regular email marketing or even social media messages, right?
Absolutely, we can. The beauty of these principles is that they're really universal. Whether you're drafting a formal sales letter, a quick email blast, or even a social media direct message, the core elements are the same. You're still identifying your audience, crafting a clear message, focusing on benefits, and using a compelling call to action. So feel free to adapt these steps and formats for email campaigns or even those social media outreach messages you're working on. They'll fit right in and help boost engagement there too.
Perfect. Thank you.
You're very welcome. I'm glad that helps. If you have any other questions or want to dive into any more details, just let me know.
Okay, so next step that we typically do here is we say, all right, give me what I want is a master to-do list. So provide me master to-do list. And then we're going to create a master prompt list from this as well. And why this helps me is because what I end up doing every single, like, when I'm working on a project, specifically for writing or something like that, what I'll do is I'll take this information, I'll just put it right into the chat GPT. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to give it my prompt. And if I'm always, one of the things I've noticed is that you might not know that there's something called an editable window. I'll show you how to do that right away. That editable window ensures that you don't have these big, long Chat GPT things that you have to keep on rewriting. And actually, you get to edit it right in the editable window. So let's first go and just provide me master prompt list. There we go. So what we have here is the target identification, clarifying the message, creating the headline, subheadline, building the illustrating the proof section, writing the benefits, of course, the closing action, adding a PS, applying persuasion techniques, converting the convert to additional formats, and then create split test versions, create tracking and measuring, and so on. It's pretty darn awesome. All right, there we go. So now, now, oh, this is going to be good. Now, write me a YouTube description in an editable window. So it's going to open up an editable window now. I didn't realize that not everybody knew this. So it's really great. So here's the editable window. So it's doing everything that I want. It's not really breaking it out the way I want it to, and it's not recommending the Monday Mastermind. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go Canadian Marketing Team Mondays, just like this. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the American Marketing Team Mondays. And then I'm going to say add these elements and make the and separate bullet points. Oh, there we go. So you can see how it's literally just editing the window right there. All right. So description, how to write sales, I'm just going to complete system. So now I'm going to say that's so, make an SEO version of this and make it longer. Add the elements of this class to the description. So you can see that I'm working in an editable window. And what it's doing is it's literally just taking what I just did and it's rewriting it in the window. So it's not redoing the entire thing every single time. You're going to find it's going to really help you out quite a bit. All right, that looks pretty darn good. Nice. That's exactly what I was looking for. Sweet. That's perfect. Great. Now add media, uh, all the social media links, connect with me. It might have it in the memory. I'm not sure if it's gonna. And if it doesn't, I just have to go to the YouTube page and I'm gonna add all of those elements into it. Yeah, just say all of those, all the ones with the and add the URLs. So they need them. So that's not a big deal. What we're going to do is I'm going to pause it and then we're going to go and get that. And I'm going to show you how it works. So basically what I did is I just went to my YouTube page and I got the ones from the last time. And now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go put that in there and it's going to rewrite all of it with all of this information in it in the editable window. There you go. Perfect. Nice. There you go. So now it's all ready for me to put onto YouTube with the description and everything. So there you go, guys. Hope you had a great time. I love this. It always gives me more insight and just makes me better at what I'm doing. So thanks very much for visiting with me today. I really do appreciate it. Please subscribe because we put out quite a bit of information, and we look forward to seeing you on the Monday Masterminds. Have a really wonderful day and a nice weekend. Take care.